everyone, this is Stephanie, and as you can tell from the title of this video, I am on a hair growth journey. If you'll look at some of my previous videos, you'll see that my hair was cut really short. It was like probably about to here. I purchased some items to help in growing my hair. The first item that I purchased was Mane and Tail Shampoo and the conditioner. It's supposed to make your hair grow quicker, it's supposed to make it healthier, it's supposed to make it thicker and fuller and all of that. Now I've been using this shampoo and conditioner for about maybe a month, maybe even 2 months. I can't remember if I bought it in March or April. I'm thinking March. And I haven't really noticed a difference in the length, but I mean there are times when it looks really full. I notice it's a little bit fuller, but nothing drastic. And one thing I have noticed that I don't really like about this shampoo is that my hair is not as shiny as it normally is with other conditioners and such. I mean, it's kind of dull looking. The smell kind of reminds me of shampoo you would buy back in the 90s, you know? It didn't really have any scent, but everyone swears it works, so I'm just going to keep on using it for a while. And this is my second bottle that I've had to buy of these. So, but I shower just about every single day. The other things that I've bought, and I just bought these last week. First thing I bought was Biotin, and this is 1,000 micrograms that I've been taking. And it's just a little white pill. I take one of these a day. You're supposed to take it with a meal, but I usually don't because I don't ever think about it when I'm eating. I'm also taking Cod Liver Oil, and this is 415 megagrams, and I take 3 of these a day. And if you're worried about it tasting like fish, if you'll get a kind that's a gel capsule, like mine, you can't taste anything. And this is supposed to be really, really good for your hair. Like, really good. And then the final thing I've been taking is Folic Acid. And this is 400 micrograms. And I might start taking more than just one, because I've been taking one a day. But 400 is not very much, especially for folic acid. Little itty bitty white pill. I mean, look how many is in that. It's a lot. It's a lot of pills. I've been taking those for less than a week. I think I bought them on either Wednesday or Thursday. The same day that I bought those, I also dyed my hair. And I figure that will be another good way to test the length, is to see how much my roots grow in. Obviously, I don't have any roots at the moment because I just dyed it last week. Whenever I did that video of how to become a better writer, and I got the red shirt on and the whatever, that was the last time I had dyed my hair. Now the videos since then where my hair is like a light brown, that's because it faded. And I still have the henna on. The henna is still there. And as the dye fades, you can really see the henna. And so that kind of aided in the transformation of my hair color. And the final thing is Monistat 7. Now I know it's not made for your hair. I know exactly what it's made for. Supposedly this really does make your hair grow like 2 to 3 inches in a month. Now what I did is I diluted it with some water, and then I squirted it all over my scalp. My hair is completely saturated. You really just need it on the scalp. You don't need it on the hair itself. But I found when I did that, when it dried, I had white flakes all over my hair. It looked like the worst dandruff on earth. So I only did it for about a day, and then I washed it out. But I think I'm just going to apply it straight to my scalp and see if that works any better. But I've only used it once and I just keep forgetting about it. But plus I'm worried of using it and then having to go out in public somewhere, you know. So Monistat 7 is the final thing I've been using. And a wide tooth comb, naturally. If you do your research, you'll know that brushes are bad for your hair. They can really cause a lot of damage and breakage, whereas this is less likely to damage your hair. And I've been using this for probably about 5 months, something like that, 6 months maybe. I'm using it for a while now. You can measure it by my bangs here. They're just below chin length. Like, that's how long they are. I'm really striving to get my hair healthy because if you look, I don't know if you can see. You can really see when the light's shining, but there's all these little hairs that are just like sticking out, like breakage, horrible breakage. And the only thing I can think of that would do it would be the hair henna, because I put it on over chemically treated hair, and then I didn't like the henna, so then I dyed over the henna, and that's the only thing I can think of as to what would cause this sort of damage. I don't straighten my hair, and I don't blow dry my hair, and I very rarely dye it, except for this year. I've been dyeing it more than ever, but even then it's not been that much. I've only chemically dyed it. Let's see. This has all been the third time I've dyed it since December or January. Nope, since December. This will be the third time I've dyed it. Normally I dye it twice a year, maybe even less. And I'll dye it pretty close to my natural hair color so that as it grows out it blends in. And if you look at the video of If You Really Knew Me, the one with the little postcards, that's my natural hair color. Completely natural, no dye. And so this is just slightly darker, and normally this would fade into that and it would look fine, but since I have the henna, it's not going to work. So I'm pretty much stuck with dyeing my hair until it's long enough to cut the henna out. I'll do another update video in a month, which will be on July 1st. And I am going to turn around just real quick so you can see the back of my hair. Let's see here. I don't know if you can see that. So yeah, not very long yet. Still pretty short. And yeah, I guess I will be back in a month and we'll see if any of this works.